A Gold Addy Award for a sales promotion campaign goes to AAF-Amarillo for BrainSpan Health Assessment Kit, done for BrainSpan. Credits go to Russ Anthony, Designer and Art Director, Paul Ortega, Creative Director, Daniel T. Johnson, MD, President and CEO, Brady Hochstein, Account Executive, AAF-Amarillo, Printer. A Gold Addy Award for a packaging campaign goes to AAF-Amarillo for BrainSpan Health Assessment Kits, done for BrainSpan. Credits go to Russ Anthony, Designer and Art Director, Paul Ortega, Creative Director, Daniel T. Johnson, MD, President and CEO, Brady Hochstein, Account Executive, AAF-Amarillo, Printer. A Silver Addy Award for a printed annual report goes to the American Quarter Horse Association for 2017 AQHF Annual Report, done for the American Quarter Horse Foundation. Credits go to Clint Swearingen, Graphic Designer, Kaylin Caldwell, Project Lead and Contributing Photographer, AQHF Staff, Content Management and Copywriting. A Silver Addy Award for a printed annual report goes to No Box Creative for Amarillo Area Foundation Annual Report, done for Amarillo Area Foundation. Credits go to Kim May, Creative Director and Copywriter, Alicia Wormsbaker, Account Executive, Carolee Clay, Client, Brock Carter, Client, Josh Pacheco, Graphic Designer, Sarah Clark, Copywriter, AAF-Amarillo, Printer. A Silver Addy Award for magazine design goes to AAF-Amarillo for Indian Motorcycle Riders Group, done for Polaris. Credits go to Russ Anthony, Designer and Art Director, Michael Dapper, Copywriter, Matt Mitchell, Strategic Account Coordinator, Tony Freeman, Sales Manager, AAF-Amarillo, Printer. A Silver Addy Award for magazine design goes to Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center for TechScript, Spring 2018, done for the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Pharmacy. Credits go to McKinley Lofties, Graphic Designer, Kami Hunt, Photographer, Mark Hendricks, Copywriter, Susanna Cisneros, Copywriter. A Gold Addy Award for book design goes to AAF-Amarillo for Texas Outdoor Musical Program, done for Texas Panhandle Heritage. Credits go to Paul Ortega, Designer and Creative Director, Susan Porter, Graphic Artist, Corey Burns, Marketing Director and Graphic Artist, Tony Freeman, Account Manager, AAF-Amarillo, Printer. A Silver Addy Award for special event material goes to AAF-Amarillo for Nutcracker Ball 2018 vinyl banner, done for Lone Star Ballet Guild. Credits go to Paul Ortega, Designer and Illustrator, William Estep, Account Executive, Shannon Martin, Nutcracker Ball Chairman, Fast Signs, Printer. A Silver Addy Award for Special Event Material goes to AAF-Amarillo for Nutcracker Ball 2018 program. Done for Lone Star Ballet Guild. Credits go to Paul Ortega, designer and illustrator, William Estep, account executive, Shannon Martin, Nutcracker Ball chairman, AAF-Amarillo, printer. A Gold Addy Award for a Special Event Material campaign goes to AAF-Amarillo for Texas Outdoor Musical Posters, done for Texas Panhandle Heritage. Credits go to Paul Ortega, creative director and illustrator, Russ Anthony, designer and illustrator, Corey Burns, marketing director, Tony Freeman, account manager, AAF-Amarillo, printer. A Gold Addy Award for a Special Event Material campaign goes to AAF-Amarillo for Nutcracker Ball 2018, done for Lone Star Ballet Guild. Credits go to Paul Ortega, creative director and designer, Shannon Martin, Nutcracker Ball chairwoman, William Estep, account executive, AAF-Amarillo, printer. A Silver Addy Award for Direct Mail goes to No Box Creative for Citadel Membership Mailer, done for the Citadel Art Museum. Credits go to Kim May, creative director and copywriter, Josh Pacheco, graphic designer, Alicia Wormsbaker, account executive, Maggie Moon, copywriter, AAF-Amarillo, printer, Wendy Cook, client. A Silver Addy Award for Advertising Industry Self-Promotion goes to Panhand Creative for Panhand Creative Marketing. Credits go to Ishmael Burciaga, creative director and designer, and Bailey Myers, content writing. A Gold Addy Award for a consumer website goes to Walcott Studio for Ag Oasis website, done for Ag Oasis. Credits go to Deidre Dixon, creative director, web design and development, Sage Watson, brand photographer. A Silver Addy Award for Consumer Website goes to Panhand Creative for Zeb Corvin, done for Zeb Corvin. Credits go to Ishmael Burciaga, creative director, Bailey Myers, writer. A Gold Addy Award for a microsite goes to Panhand Creative for Elevation Church Series Triggered. Done for Elevation Church. Credits go to Ishmael Berciaga, Creative Director. A Silver Addy Award for a local television campaign goes to KAMR Local 4 and KCIT Fox 14 for Amarillo Man and Cut Salon campaign, done for Cut Salon and Blowout Bar and Amarillo Man. Credits go to Chris Lane, Editor, Jay Moore, Director, Michelle Jarris, Talent, Brian Brumley, Talent, Kristen Gooch, Talent, Dusty Rains, Talent, Lupita Mendoza, Hair and Makeup. A Silver Addy Award for a single regional national television spot goes to Lemieux Company for Boring as Hell, done for Amarillo National Bank. Credits go to Ton Burris, Creative Director, Jason Boyette, Writer, Wilson Lemieux, Director and Editor, Jared Hogan, Director of Photography, Gunnar Wadowski, Gaffer, Blake Cartwright, Key Grip, Bella Barnett, Production Designer, Patty Stapp, Makeup, Cole Holloway, Logo Animator, Josh Bradley, Best Boy, Tanyan Allison, Audio Engineer, Ben Braidfoot, Custom Score.
Amarillo was the Wild West, land of cowboys and outlaws. It was awesome, but not for us, because we were bankers.
Howdy!
They wore holsters and spurs. We had those sharp bow ties. They had 6 shooters. We had ledgers. 126 years later, the outlaws are gone, but we're still here. Amarillo National Bank. We're boring as hell, but we're here to stay.
A Gold Addy Award for a single webisode goes to Three Leaf Creative LLC for Less Than. Credits go to Patrick Kemp, Director and Producer, Chase Roberts, Director of Photography, John Michael Jones, Videographer, Luke Kemp, Videographer, Ryan Putman, Gaffer, Leland Wetzel, Editor, Tanner Bushman, Colorist, Hannah Taylor, Assistant Producer, Katie Nofsker, Executive Producer.
We always think that in America, the home of the free, the land of the brave, equal opportunity, and it's just simply not true.
More skilled, more educated, luckier, having greater advantages.
Which cut off generations from the opportunity of America. We have a duty to confront this poverty with bold action.
We teach English, we teach math, but we don't teach success.
You can't see your way, think your way out of your current predicament, then you're in poverty.
I just challenge you, don't let fear keep you from being your best self.
We all have hope within us. Sometimes it just gets buried.
We are segregated in America by social class.
It's a fight.
But it's in their hands. It's in their hands.
They have the power to turn the ship around.
A Gold Addy Award for non-broadcast branded content and entertainment goes to United Way of Amarillo and Canyon for Less Than Documentary. Credits go to Hannah Taylor, Marketing and Communication Director and Assistant Producer, Patrick Kemp, Director and Executive Producer, Chase Roberts, Cinematographer, John Michael Jones, Visual Effects, Leland Wetzel, Editor, Michael A. Muller, Original Music Score.
So we raised the following question. What if we could get every kid to follow 3 simple rules? Graduate from high school, get a job and continue to work, and don't have children until you're 21 and married, all right? Now, we looked out at the entire country, and we classified people according to whether they broke all those rules or they followed 1 or 2 or all 3 of the rules. The results are astounding.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon. Watch where you stepping, them snakes all around, you know they connected. When I was a kid, my grandmama told me I can't go to heaven, so I stopped praying and asking for blessings and started preparing for my Armageddon. Coming alive. Whoa. Don't try to hide, 'cause I'm gonna harm you like you.
Growing up, there was 8 of us that lived together. There was a 3-bedroom house. There was a lot of struggle. When the economy hit and everything, my parents both had lost their jobs. It was kind of hard for us to even have food. All my life, even now, I'm still on free and reduced lunch till now. And I've always had free and reduced lunch. My little brother has free and reduced lunch, and there was 5 of us. My sophomore year, I was 15. I was on a drill meet with ROTC. And coming back, I was feeling nauseous. From there, I just started noticing that I was feeling different all of a sudden. My mom's like, you're either bulimic or you're pregnant. And I was like, I don't think I'm bulimic. I was like, I eat all the time. She's all like, well, I bought you a pregnancy test. And I was like, what? I just kind of looked at her. And so I did the pregnancy test and they came out positive, and we just kind of cried. So my mom told me what any other parent would say to their kid. She said, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this, no matter what happens. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna finish school? How am I gonna do any of this at all? Just terrified out of my mind.
It turns out that in the U.S. right now, an awful lot of children are being born to young parents and parents who are not married to each other. That is about 50% of the births amongst the youngest generation. In other words, about half of the births in the youngest generation are babies born outside of marriage to typically quite young parents.
We have learned over the years by doing careful studies that kids who are from single-parent families generally get less education and grow up to earn less money and themselves have less stable families, so they also have difficulty passing on their advantages to their own kids than kids who come from married couple families. If more of our kids were with their married parents and lived for their whole childhood with their married parents, that also can make a huge difference. They'll do better in school, they'll be more likely to go to college, and even though family composition has changed dramatically over the last 3 or 4 decades, and way more kids are in single-parent families. Way fewer kids are reared with both their parents. So I think Americans are going to figure this out.
Single parents alone have high stress levels, have stigma that comes against them because they're single parents.
Us as teenagers, we have these adult hormones, so we feel like we're adults, but we're very malleable in the sense that we're still children in a way our emotions go up and down. And so what happens is so many kids are making these very tough decisions around friends and peer groups. They're making a lot of decisions around relationships and who they're falling in love with and their intimacy with those people.
A Gold Addy Award for a movie trailer goes to United Way of Amarillo and Canyon for Less Than. Credits go to Hannah Taylor, Marketing and Communication Director and Assistant Producer, Patrick Kemp, Director and Executive Producer, Chase Roberts, Director of Photography.
We always think that in America, the home of the free, the land of the brave, equal opportunity, and it's just simply not true.
More skilled, more educated, luckier, having greater advantages.
Which cut off generations from the opportunity of America. We have a duty to confront this poverty with bold action.
We teach English, we teach math, but we don't teach success.
We're going to stand by you. We're going to help you get through this.
We have to work together.
I just challenge you, don't let fear keep you from being your best self.
But we can't allow hope until there's relationship.
We are segregated in America by social class.
It's a fight.
It's very difficult to get out of the bottom.
They have the power to turn the ship around.
A Silver Addy Award for Public Service, Online, Film, Video, and Sound goes to West Texas A&M University Department of Communication for Buffs in Nicaragua, done for Susan Amos at West Texas A&M University. Credits go to Johnny Story, Director, Susan Amos, Executive Producer.
I think that Nicaragua is a hidden gem that not a lot of people know about.
Nicaragua is a beautiful country.
The sun there was it just seemed so much more exotic. It was beautiful.
I really, really loved the landscape, the trees. It was really neat.
Nicaragua is called the land of lakes and volcanoes. There are many volcanoes. It's a part of a chain of that span through Central America. So there's seismic activity there all the time.
We got to see the active volcano there, and that was amazing. That was just like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity.
The government of Nicaragua and Managua is very complicated.
There's a huge stark difference between the poorest of the poor and the richest of the rich.
Is devastated by poverty more than anything. They don't have access to education or even food. They don't have food on their tables or a bed to sleep in.
The last time I checked, it was the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere behind Haiti.
A Gold Addy Award for Public Service Non-Broadcast Audio-Visual goes to Estacar Companies for Layer Upon Layer, done for The Park. Credits go to Valerie Gooch, Director-Producer and Executive Director, Park members, artists.
I think that a fundamental thing about change is being known and being loved. And some people don't feel known and some people don't feel loved, and so they don't have a desire to change. They don't have a desire to make things different. But at the park, they are shown how valuable they are, and they are shown that they are known and that they are loved and that they have the ability to succeed in different parts of their life.
I guess one of the key things I look for in my life is meaning. And when I come here, I find meaning. It gives me a place to be and a place to do something which is consistent with some of my deepest values. Because there's so many places in this world, and particularly for them, that are not safe. And if you can create, even for a short time, if you can create a safe space that they can talk, that they can, the thing I say an awful lot is to be able to speak from the heart. And to be able to do that, you have to have a safe place to do that. And I think that's one of the things that happens here, is to allow people to rediscover that better self, and even maybe discover it for the first time.
Whenever they discover that they can do something new, it's like they have a new level of hope. That if they can do this, then imagine what else they can do. If they could complete this task, imagine what else they could complete. And it restores in them a sense of accomplishment and a sense of value, that they're important to the park, and so they're important to the world.
I think there are a lot of people in this city, in this country, and in this world that have good hearts and care about people and would like to do things for people. But I think there's a big gap between caring about people and thinking about that and subscribing to those ideas and actually doing something, rather than just simply literally leaving them out on the street. Bring them in, and say, come, we want you to be here, and we want to help you, and we want to support you, and we care for you.
You just have to go back and look back in the past and realize that I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me. So me coming to the park allows me to be able to show compassion and be able to help someone, if it's no more than a kind word, or just being able to understand and feel what they're feeling.
At the park, people pour into the members, and the members pour into each other. And it is hard. It is emotionally draining at some parts to feel like you're investing in something and you don't know how it's going to turn out. But it's also hopeful, because it was a joy to see people at the park finally get that job and to be stable, or to finally get that apartment and be able to start their next step. And I think that the relationships between a member and a volunteer is what make the park what it is. I think that it encourages both people involved and pushes them both to be better.
A Silver Addy Award for an integrated media public service campaign goes to Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center for 2018 Laura Bush Power of the Purse, done for the Laura W. Bush Institute of Women's Health. Credits go to Jesse Milson, Senior Designer, Kelly Podzimny, Social Media Manager, Mark Hendricks, Copywriter. A Silver Addy Award for logo design goes to Panhand Creative for Zeb Corvin logo, done for Zeb Corvin. Credits go to Ishmael Berciaga, creative director and designer. A Silver Addy Award for logo design goes to Panhand Creative for Circles Fit logo, done for Circles Company. Credits go to Ishmael Berciaga, creative director and designer. A Silver Addy Award for single color still photography goes to Ralph Duke Photographer for Queen for a Day, done for Ralph Duke Photo. Credits go to Ralph Duke, Laura New Myers, model. A Gold Addy Award for art direction goes to Nate File Video Production for Blue Sage Pottery, done for Blue Sage Pottery. Credits go to Nate File, director. A Gold Addy Award for Campaign Art Direction goes to Derek Weathersby Visual Communications in Amarillo College for Two Fish Branding, done for Two Fish Technology. Credits go to Derek Weathersby, Art Director. A Silver Addy Award for Campaign Art Direction goes to Derek Weathersby Visual Communications in Amarillo College for McGibney Guitars, done for McGibney Guitars. Credits go to Derek Weathersby, Art Director. A Gold Addy Award for Cinematography goes to Three Leaf Creative LLC for Less Than, done for Three Leaf. Credits go to Patrick Kemp, producer and director, Chase Roberts, Director of Photography, John Michael Jones, Videographer, Luke Kemp, Videographer, Leland Wetzel, Editor, Ryan Putman, Gaffer, Tanner Bushman, Colorist, Hannah Taylor, Assistant Producer, Katie Nofsker, Executive Producer.
We always think that in America, the home of the free, the land of the brave, equal opportunity, and it's just simply not true.
More skilled, more educated, luckier, having greater advantages.
Which cut off generations from the opportunity of America. We have a duty to confront this poverty with bold action.
We teach English, we teach math, but we don't teach success.
You can't see your way, think your way out of your current predicament, then you're in poverty.
I just challenge you, don't let fear keep you from being your best self.
We all have hope within us. Sometimes it just gets buried.
We are segregated in America by social class.
It's a fight.
But it's in their hands. It's in their hands.
They have the power to turn the ship around.
A Silver Addy Award for cinematography goes to Nate File Video Production for Blue Sage Pottery, done for Blue Sage Pottery. Credits go to Nate File, Director.